Hey, it's Janice with Paul's Dream and Joy, and I want to show you an accordion album that I'm working on. I am using some new paper I got last weekend. Haven't been able to get new paper in a while, so I was very excited to go to Hobby Lobby, and then of course everything they had I haven't seen yet because it was all new to me and I couldn't decide what I wanted. It was fun, but I wish I could have gotten all of it. Anyway, I got this Graphic 45 Playtime's Past. It was on clearance, and it's cardstock, it's double-sided, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to show you the accordion album that I'm going to make using this and the other pack of paper I bought, which is from My Mind's Eye, and it's called Lost and Found. It is not cardstock, it's just decorative paper. So I chose one of the papers in here, and the paper that I chose was this one. And the good thing about using double-sided paper when making an accordion album, you don't have to completely cover the other side if it's blank, because both sides have a pattern. So there's a blue checkered pattern on this side, and then there's paisley blue flowers on this side. Now when I was making my album, the first thing I did was trim off this piece here. But I'm just going to show you how to score it for the accordion, and you'll just have to remember to trim off that piece when you make yours. One 12 by 12 piece of paper will make several accordion albums if you score it the same way I did. And then all I did was trim each piece, so I got 3 accordion albums. And let me trim it, and I'll be right back and show you how to score it next. Okay, so here's my 12 by 12 paper. I have trimmed off that little piece I showed you. It's right here. I just trimmed off that little bit. That left me with a true 12 by 12 size. And then I went and cut it into strips every 4 inches. So I have a strip here and I have a strip here. And this particular size will make 3 accordion albums. So once you get your strip here, you're going to score it every 3 inches. So I'm going to score it 3, 6, and 9. And then all I need to do now is fold it, fan fold or mountain and valley. Okay, so that's going to give me an accordion album with 4 sections on each side, and since it's double-sided, I don't have to do anything with this side. I can just decorate both sides however I want. Now to use the paper matting for each side, I used paper from this. And this is the other stack that I got at Hobby Lobby. There's 180 sheets, I believe, in here. It's by My Mind's Eye, and it's called Lost and Found. And the pages are they're just gorgeous. I know you can't really get a feel for exactly how pretty they are, but I love the papers with the newspaper print like these. I just think they're so pretty, and there's a lot of them in there, different styles. So I used this paper, and this is what I came up with. This is one side, and I cut my mats. I cut a green mat, and then I cut a burgundy mat, and then I cut a rose color mat. And let me tell you the dimensions for that. The green mat is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. The burgundy one is cut at 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then the rose paper is cut at 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And you have to cut 4 for each section. And if you're going to do the back with the same papers, then you have to cut them 8 times. I did the back similar. I still did the green mat and the burgundy mat, but I used a different paper. For this side, I used this green paper, just to distinguish when you have it sitting up on your desk or on your mantle, just to give it a more of a front and back flavor. It doesn't matter what papers you choose as long as you like them. Then I took Mary's Cards TV stamps, and I'm using the ones that are called Rejoice, and there's several different scriptures on here. And I'm using some of these, and I'm using my Tim Holtz ink. Let me show you what I did with that. These are my Tim Holtz inks. These are all the ones I have. I have 6 of them. I know all of y'all probably have every color he's ever come out with, but I have 6, and I'm happy to have my 6. And they look really pretty here, and they give you a good idea of what the color is, but I still wanted to know exactly what it was going to look like when I stamped it. So I took the same scripture stamp from that Rejoice set, and I stamped it in every color, and then I just wrote under it what that color was. So this gives me a bigger picture of what that ink is going to look like when I put it on my cardstock. You don't have to do that. I just like to do that. And then I got some of my toys in this is my toy drawer. And it's got different rhinestones and flowers and stickers and twine and some brads and googly eyes and different things in here. And I pulled out these that I also got at Hobby Lobby. They're by the Paper Studio. And this is the first time I saw rhinestones. They look kind of like wood. I really like them. So I'm using those. I'm going to use some of these that a friend punched and sent me. Thank you, Laura. And let me show you what this turned into. This is the same paper, okay, but now I've got some things on it. Okay, so this is this side. Now that particular graphic 45 paper that I showed you earlier, that the accordion base came out of, it also has a sheet of punch outs. And I went ahead and punched them all out and put them in a little zippy. So they're solid on the back of them, and then there's different little tags and squares and little round circles of punches. So I used the clock punch here, and I used a brad that I bought a box of these from Joann's, and they're different colors. And I put a brad in the middle. Then I used some of those corner punches that my friend Laura sent me. I used a pearl 3D flower that Cherie had sent me. She had bought some stickers and only wanted to use 1 or 2 of them and sent me the rest of them, so thank you, Cherie. And I used this 3D butterfly sticker. And then here's those brads I showed you. I mean, not brads, rhinestones, but they're, I guess you still call them, well, they're called gemstones. I'm sorry, the package says gemstones. I like them, they're cute. And then here's another one of the punch outs, and I put a heart brad on this one. And these are the scripture stamps. And for these stamps, I used the aged mahogany color, just in case you guys wanted to know which one I ended up using. And then for the back, I haven't really finished the back, but just to give you an idea of, it went from this to this. I used some more of the corner punches, some more of the scripture stamps, and then the blue gemstones, which I think are so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here and here. I'm thinking about maybe putting a little picture on it. I don't know, I'm not sure, but anyway, I'll probably end up putting photos there. And then this is made out of cardstock, so it's heavy enough that you can put it on your bar in your kitchen, or on your mantle in your den, or on your dresser, on your desk at work, just to have a little bit of uplifting in home with you. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you any way I can. And I hope you guys will try one of these. They're a lot of fun and they're addictive. So once you get started and find out how easy they are, it's really easy to just keep making more and more and more with different styles. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Please visit my blog, paulsdreamandjoy.blogspot.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.